Hi everyone, hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl here, uCwengile Wakanakani, who is now known as Uzusake Wakwakogela. If you are new to this channel, please press the red button and subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that every time I post, you are notified. And to the returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much, my darlings, for coming back. I really appreciate you. I also want to wish you a happy new year. I wish and pray to God and pray that this year will bring prosperity, wealth, happiness, joy, and may God's grace be upon you guys, and may you have a wonderful year. And even though you may have trials and tribulations during the year, may God grant you the strength so that you are able to overcome the trials. So guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm currently married. I was uCwengile Wakanakani, and now I got a new name and a surname, which is Zusake Wakwakogela. And I also wanted to do this video so that I let you guys know why I didn't have a wedding, but rather I just went and did just the traditional stuff and just got married and jumped through. I didn't have like the wedding ceremony for myself, my family, my husband's family, and everyone else. My husband is not here now. Guys, I still can't believe that I'm saying my husband. Yeah, yeah, no. So my husband is not part of the video because he didn't mind to having a traditional wedding. I was the one who didn't want to have any type of wedding. I just didn't want it. So I'm here to share that with you guys, why I didn't want it, and how I feel now that I got married without having the weddings, the ceremonies, Guys, growing up, I really didn't think I would get married. It was not part of my wish list. It was not part of the dreams that I had or my prayer points even. It was not part of my prayer points. I never saw myself as someone's wife. And the reason for that is because I grew up with a lot of females who are unmarried, and I didn't see anything wrong like with being a single lady and not married. So for me, that was not an issue. I didn't mind to be like a single person as long as I had money. All I wanted was to be an independent woman who adopted 5 kids. None of the kids were mine, but I adopted them because I wanted to love the human beings who are still here and bring and help other kids to become successful and be their parent, their mother, to be specific. So that was my plan, that was my goal. And also, I think the other perspective was because the marriages that I had seen growing up was either toxic or they ended in divorce. So it was not positive marriages. So that's why I never aspired or wished or prayed to be married. That was not part of it. So as I grew older, obviously I met my husband and the talks of getting married were there. But still, even though he was talking about wanting to marry me, I was like, I don't care. Like, you can say it's such, but whether it happens or not, it's okay. As long as I qualify as a CASA, guys. That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about. As long as I qualify and I make money, anything else is just it's a cherry on top. It's like God would be saying, here, I'm just giving you this. but prayer points were not marriage, but prayer points were I want to be successful, I want money, I want all those type of things. Okay, I never pray for my but anyway, you understand what I mean. Um, but then I guess God had other plans for me. Here I am now, married. And so when the talks of getting married, we were talking, myself and my husband, obviously the talk of whether I want to have a wedding ceremony happened. And I honestly didn't want to have it. I didn't want to have it. And the reason being is because I've personally felt like the people who go to weddings are the ones who enjoy the wedding more rather than the bride and the groom. So didn't want the pressure that comes with weddings, um, the fact that everyone is there to congratulate you. So I'm in the spotlight, all those type of things. I just felt like planning a wedding will be overwhelming. Yes, the financial aspect is there, to the money part. But besides the money, I feel like if I wanted to get married and have a ceremony, I would have had it. And that's the truth. I would have had it. God would have provided and gave me the money so that I'm able to pay for things. But I just didn't want it. And there was a point where I almost caved. Things, people were concerned about why wouldn't you want to have a wedding ceremony? You are still young. You don't have this and this and that. And I also wanted to cave. Like there was a point where I almost caved. But then again, I thought about it that I'm the person who won't sleep at night knowing that I spent so much money on something I didn't want. And number two, the stress that comes with planning a wedding. As I said, the anxiety of people looking at me and saying congratulations. Like I would have felt overwhelmed by everyone who would have come to that event, probably would have hidden somewhere. That's the majority of the reason why I didn't have a wedding. And it did come as a shock to my family as well because they didn't understand. But eventually my family came around. His family also, I think it came as a shock. But they came around because at the end of the day, it was all about what we want. Um, and it wouldn't have made sense for us to have a wedding where I would have been unhappy. And guys, I love weddings. If you want to have a wedding, that's okay. That's your dream, not mine. My dream is not that. I don't see myself at this point, I don't see myself. Maybe 5 years from now, I would have a ceremony or something. I don't know. I don't know. People change. Maybe I would change as well. But at this point, no. Guys, me, I don't like to spend money. And to spend money on something I don't want, I. So I'm pretty sure my family, when they first heard it, they thought, this one is pregnant. So bad. A young child like this, don't want it. Don't want any type of wedding. Like, I was asked, you don't want a wedding? I said, which type of wedding you going to have? I said, none. They said, oh, okay, you're not going to have a white wedding, you're going to have a traditional one. I said, no, I'm not going to have a white. I'm not going to have a traditional. They're like, what? What type of girl is this? And that's because I just didn't want it, guys. I truly didn't want it. And I had to accept and make that decision for myself and not let people put pressure on me and then I end up regretting it. So basically, that's the reason why I didn't have a wedding ceremony, because I just didn't want it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you. From my family, entire Mrs. Kokela. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you. May you have a blessed year. I love you so much, guys.